Project 613, Day 27. Today we learn about the mitzvah of Tefillin. The truth is, I misspoke. It's really the mitzvot of Tefillin, in plural. Tefillin consists of two boxes. These two boxes, they're not made of wood. They are from the hide of a kosher animal. Inside these boxes, we have parchment with certain chapters of the Torah written on it. In the Torah, there is a command, and you shall bind it as a sign upon your arm, and it shall be for a reminder between your eyes. This commandment is mentioned pretty much in almost identical words 4 times in the Torah. Twice during the story of the Exodus. There are 2 chapters that discuss specific mitzvot that were given to the Jewish people while they were still in Egypt. And in both of them, the mitzvah of Tefillin is mentioned. Later on in the book of Deuteronomy, in the famous paragraph of Shema and Va'ahavta, which we recite every day, it's mentioned there. And in the second portion of Shema, which is also in the book of Deuteronomy, the mitzvah is also mentioned. The details of how to do the mitzvah are not mentioned at all in the Torah. All we know is that it's going to be on our arm and on our head. What exactly to do? You won't know anything from just reading the 5 books of Moses. God gave specific instructions to Moses exactly how to do this mitzvah. So first thing we need to know is that it's really 2 separate mitzvahs. There is the reminder on our arm, and there is the reminder on our head between our eyes. Now these are the boxes of Tefillin. What is the difference between them? The head Tefillin has 4 separate sections. The hand Tefillin is 1 box. It is 1 section. So here's the deal. We were told to take the 4 portions in the Torah that discuss the mitzvah of Tefillin, and they should be transcribed on parchment, just like the Torah scroll is written with a quill, a special ink on parchment. The same is true with these portions of the Torah, as they are going to be placed inside the Tefillin. For the head Tefillin, these 4 portions are transcribed on 4 separate parchments. They are rolled up and inserted in 4 separate compartments. For the hand Tefillin, these 4 portions are transcribed on 1 long parchment, which is rolled up and placed in the 1 section of the hand Tefillin. These Tefillin also have straps. These straps are leather. They are handmade, handcrafted, and with this leather, we bind these boxes which contain these reminders of the oneness of God, of our commitment to God, our obligation to the mitzvot, and the reminder of the Exodus from Egypt. We bind it on our arm, not on our hand, but on our forearm, on top of our muscle. If you're right-handed, you put it on the left hand. If you're left-handed, you put it on the right arm. And we bind it next to our heart, and we wrap the strap around our hands in a specific way, and we put it on our head above the hairline. That's where the box goes, but it's between our eyes, and we do this every single weekday, not on Shabbos and not during Jewish festivals. What is the message of Tefillin? Even though they're typically done together, but they are 2 separate mitzvahs. If someone does not have hand Tefillin, he only has head Tefillin, he should put on head Tefillin. If someone does not have head Tefillin, he only has the hand Tefillin, he should do that too. There are really 2 separate mitzvahs, even though they typically go together. And what is the message of Tefillin? Most people think one way, feel differently, and act in a completely third way. They're all over the place. The concept of Tefillin is we put the Tefillin on our head near our mind. We put it on our arm near our heart, and we wrap the straps on our hand, which represents action. We have to commit our intellect, our emotions, and our action to the service of God, and they need to act in unison. We need to be intelligently Jewish, emotionally Jewish, and we need to be Jewish behaviorally as well. Thank you all for watching. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.